good. Running in, as always, you are fine, Ryan.
And you're already sitting there. There you go.
Perfect left frame.
Cool.
Oh, wait, I forgot. You can check yourself if you're fine. On the stream. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I had to run in from the other room after turning it on. Welcome to Flavor Text live stream here at Immortals, Inc.
You might have to back up a bit, or we can...
Oh, right, or Gerardo.
What?
Gerardo's, you're covered up by the table cam.
Just a
So are
little
you.
bit.
So you just gotta
Yeah.
go that way a little bit. Probably.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're fixing certain things.
That's cool.
Hopefully this will help.
That's better.
Alrighty, sorry we're distracted
We got to switch if
fixing
you
certain
want.
things.
You want
No,
to switch seats?
we're good here.
Okay.
Alright,
We're creatures
welcome.
of habit. If you change our seats, then we're not gonna know how to play.
Exactly. Welcome to the Immortals Inc. live stream here with Flavor Text playing. I have no idea how to pronounce this, so I'm going to just take a couple shots. Sorry if any of them are right or wrong.
Sorry if they're right. People.
Sorry, right?
I'm tired.
To be wrong.
Tanto Cuore,
Tanto Cuore. That's
think-
what we think, yeah.
we believe. Sorry if it's wrong, or if it's right, apparently, because I'm tired. But yeah, basically this is a deck building game similar to Dominion and games like that,
Yeah.
where we each have a small deck of starting cards that are just basic cards, and we're going to be working our way up to hiring new maids, I believe it is in this game, and trying to build the best deck. At the end, whoever has the most points within their deck wins. They all have special abilities, which we'll go over as they show up because there's a lot of them, but basically we have multiple different stats that we get per turn. We have servings, which are little like actions, love, which is kind of like money. It's how we hire them. Hire the maids is with
Hire
love.
them with love, yes.
And then there's also a stat for drawing extra cards and things like that. We're basically going to hire maids. They'll go into our deck. When they show up in our hand, we can take whatever actions are on them. If it says it gives us a certain amount of extra love, draw an extra card, whatever it may be. A lot like your typical deck builder. You'll see kind of as we go on.
I could put that in the chair. See everybody.
That might be unstable.
No, it's good.
I think it's
Not
good.
raised up all the
Although
way?
we can't see
It's
Kaylee.
not
can't
raised
see
up
either
all
of
the
them.
way. Would you like to get up, Ryan, and raise the camera up just a little
I
bit?
will.
You know how, right? The crank on it?
I do not.
There's a crank on the camera.
I'll
It should
figure
be
it
able to
out.
raise. Sorry, guys. We
That'll
are
only take a second.
doing our best here with this,
Not that
but
crank.
This one?
No.
no, other one.
This one?
No,
It's
lower.
on the front
This
of the
That
camera.
one. No, that's not it. The bottom
Right there,
one.
see the crank in the front?
This one?
Yeah,
Yes,
that one.
there we go. Up and then round.
Go for a trip.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We
It'll
thought
take
the
a minute.
camera was at a good angle before
Oh, I
we
have to
started.
tilt it
That's
down after.
apparently
Way too
not.
much, yeah.
That's pretty good and tilt it down. Yeah. There you go.
That good?
No.
We don't know yet
up,
because there's
up,
a
up,
pause.
up. Waiting for like the 20-second Twitch delay. You're pretty good there. Yep,
Yep.
you're good. All right, sorry folks, but yeah, we're gonna get started pretty much because you'll be able to figure it out as we go. Honestly, we'll explain as we go.
It's pretty simple.
It's a pretty simple, just your standard deck builder. If you're familiar with any of them, you'll know what it. You'll figure it out quick, and if not, we can teach it.
It is important to say, well,
We're playing the base game.
we're playing the base
only.
game. What the draw is on this deck builder. It's made by Japanime Games, and it's some of the top anime illustrators that has done all the artwork on the cards. So that's the big draw to the whole line of Tanto Cuore. There's this one. There's
There's
three or five different other ones,
others as well.
but the illustrators
All of
are
them,
very
yes.
famous for
For
the style of artwork.
the style of art, yes.
Okay.
We have not decided who's going first. As tradition, before we turn the camera on, we don't decide these
Boom.
important things. When are we going? Because we all have different ideas of when it happens.
Shoot.
Yeah.
So-
1, 2, 3, shoot.
1, 2, 3, and then on shoot. All right, ready?
Rock,
1, 2,
paper,
3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Alright, so
Me too.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Haha!
You.
I get to go first. So-
Kaylee is still entirely covered, but that's okay.
2, 3, 4, 5. I
She
lean in
is,
and out
she
of
is.
frame.
It would be a lot better if we switched.
We can switch?
Yeah, we can't see her at all.
Yeah. Alright. Switching things, you're gonna have to hand me
Oh
my
no,
things.
this just messes up everything.
I'm taking my M&Ms because they're my M&Ms, not yours.
Just take your cards. That's the important thing to take right now. There we go. Alright. Draw 5 cards, which these are my 5.
Yep.
And then basically you just start playing cards and doing whatever they say. So for me, I have 3 love, so that's 3 hiring power if you want to refer to it as that, or whatever you wish. And then I automatically get 1 serving every turn, so I can only...
Which serving is an action, right?
Serving is basically an action. There are a lot of different types of things that can do it. I can't use ones for either of these, so both of these cards are dead to me. With 3, I'm basically looking at the cost in the hearts, which I hope you guys can see decently. Basically, in the upper left-hand corner, there's a heart. There's a number in it. That's how much I need to be able to give in order
That's
to
how
get
much
the
love
card.
you need. Yeah.
For me, let's see, what's this one? This is the one that like stacks. The more of them you have, the more points they are. This is, sorry guys, we have to read these because you draw them at random, so we have different ones every time we play.
You should refer to them by their names, not.
I am just looking at cards right now.
That's Eliza Rosewater.
I don't lie. I'm going to just take Genevieve Daubigny. We're going to go with Daubigny.
Something like that, yeah.
Can you lower that, the camera?
And that's my turn, so it's your go. We're going to start slowly switching stuff here.
We're still trying to figure out.
The best setup for everything.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, that should be pretty good.
Yeah, we can't get Gerardo and Ryan on for some reason.
No, I mean, that should be good.
That should be good,
'Cause
yeah.
we're gonna
just
lean.
sit
We're gonna
back.
lean back a little bit,
Okay.
probably like
Yeah.
naturally. So yeah, that should be fine. Okay.
It is your turn.
I started looking at my cards because I forgot you can't do that, so I have to shuffle again really quick. You get 5 cards.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Jordan. I drink less. Thank you.
I have 3 love, and I have 3 Collet Framboise.
Yes.
Colette.
Colette Framboise.
Yeah.
So basically, you cannot play those. It requires
Colette
2
Framboise.
servings according to their card in order to do what's called chambermaiding. Basically, they become a more private maid for you. Because of that, you get certain benefits, but he doesn't have 2
this
servings.
the
He only
cost?
has 1, so he can't do it. Yes.
Okay. Let's see
The
here.
victory points are the number on the right. The cost
like
is the number on the
Claire.
upper left.
Oh, I can't afford that.
No, you cannot. You can always take just a single love card, for one. You are in pretty much the same position I was. And I took Genevieve, which I shouldn't have, so let me just do this, because Genevieve was more expensive because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, you're right.
What does Eliza do?
Eliza's
She gives
like
you
you get
plus
to
2 heart.
you get to look at
Ooh.
the top card of a deck and decide whether it goes in the
I
discard
will take
pile or not.
Eliza. I like her.
Eliza.
Yeah.
My turn. I have 3 correlates.
She's very
and 2
studious.
loves. I can only put.
The Colettes really only do anything extra for you if they're chambered, and to chamber them costs 2 servings. We each only get a 1 as a basic, so you're going to have to get a card that provides you another
Right,
in order
another
for that to
serving.
happen.
All right, well, unfortunately, I have all 3 Colettes.
I thought that. Is this like a rocket launcher that she has? Or?
2. Yes.
I believe
It
it's
is
a
a
rocket
rocket
launcher
launcher.
in her hands.
Yeah. She's that
I
kind
don't
of
know if you guys can see that or not.
I don't-
She's the defenses maid.
Okay.
you.
security.
Since I only have 1 love, I can buy, or 2 love, I'm going to buy 2 more love.
You,
reason.
No?
you only have 1 purchase by standard.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right, because I
Number
only have
1
1
hiring.
serving. Yeah.
Basically, if you look at the anatomy of the card, some give you, hopefully you guys can see this, I don't know, some give you the ability to another serving, some give you another purchase, some give you more love, and some give you another card.
What is the finger like?
That's a serving.
Finger
So
So that
serving.
means you need to chambermaid it.
Oh, yes.
You need 2 to chambermaid that card. We all have
Got
a
it.
basic standard of 1. So I have a Colette that I cannot chambermaid.
Oh, you
So,
always have 1?
I have 4. You don't always have 1. We have like 3 in our deck.
Okay.
I got 2 last turn, so I got 1 this turn. But I have 4 this turn, which means this turn I can get Genevieve.
Yep.
Now
What
I
does
have it
Genevieve
right.
give you? What after serving?
Genevieve's 1 card, 1 serving, and 1 love.
Well, she gives you all 3.
Yes, she gives you all 3 of those.
Genevieve is the way to
Ooh.
go.
I'm taking the
But she
rocket
does not give
launcher.
you an extra
Rocket
five.
launcher girl.
You have 4?
Yeah.
Alright.
What does the rocket launcher
5.
do?
She gives you 2 cards, and you may discard up to 2 cards from your hand. If you do, you gain 1 serving per card discarded. So basically, you can
I'm
gain up
going
to
to
2
take-
cards
Oh,
from.
nice.
She's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Lucine de Marlborough.
So you're taking one of the private
Private
maids.
You're taking one of the fancy ones.
Holy crap.
So the private maids are up here. We have a little deck of them that hopefully is like barely on camera because this thing has a wide spread. But basically we draw them at random and put them out here. And they are fancier. They automatically go into your chambermaid area, which is basically a permanent reoccurring area that normally you have to pay to put cards into. They automatically go in there and they give some kind of really good bonus, but they often cost more.
Think of the chambermaid as it's going to be a card that's always on in your tableau, always face up, so you can use it any turn,
Yes.
as opposed to having to
Search
All
the
of them
deck.
can be
draw it
chambermaided, right?
Not all
while
of
you're
them.
playing.
Now, all
The
cards
only-
can be chambermaid. They have to actually say it
If
on
they
the
say
card. And you only allow one private maid. So if you buy
They
a
have
new
more
one,
powerful
it'll
things.
cover up the old one.
Yes.
So,
Eugenie.
Mine does gain +1 certitude.
All right.
I'm taking the rocket launcher girl too.
All right.
Her name is S Queen Cuore.
This queen.
1,
She's a good one.
3.
Yeah, I like
Counting
her.
with me. Hey, look at that! I got a hand of 5.
Ooh.
So I can
Nice.
actually look at getting these. I mean, look at
And when
one
you run
random
out of
card
cards
individual.
from your starting deck, you just shuffle them and draw back up. You always draw a hand of 5.
I'm going to take this one simply because I don't want someone else to have it and get my cards.
What is it?
With Eugenie, I can drain my starting phase. I may look at one random card in another player's hand.
Oh, I had that
After,
one before.
I may allow that player to take a random card from my hand. If I do, I exchange those 2 cards.
Yes, I remember
So basically,
Oh,
I
you
can
did
say,
have that.
I
I
want to
have
look
that.
at your card. I look at it. If I want it, I can trade one of my cards at random for theirs. So she goes into my
that.
tableau.
New one of these pop
I
up.
discard this, and I draw 5.
My turn?
Yes.
Alright. So Eliza gives me 2 love, and it says, you may look at the top card of any player's deck, including your own, and then decide whether to send that card into their discard pile or not. I want to look at Kat's top card.
No.
So with this, only
Leave
you
my
get to see
girlfriend.
it. So you quietly hand it to him. He looks at it,
Doesn't
doesn't show it to me.
Yeah, discard it.
So then,
Oh.
She's
so
she's
she kind of
too-
helped.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
You're helpful.
Yeah. And then as Squeen, I get to draw 2
You
cards.
can't.
What?
You
Oh.
only have
You
one
only have one. You have to choose
Oh.
one serving, which does
crap.
You already
include
chose
playing
that one,
cards.
so you have to play the other one.
Chose Rocket Girl.
I should have.
Yes, servings
All
apply
right.
to not only chambermaiding maids, but playing cards.
So
playing maid cards for their abilities or for their bonuses, like drawing cards and such, does cost a serving.
Yes.
So ideally,
their
you want to
fancy word
chain
for
them
action.
together.
Yeah.
Basically, their fancy way of saying an action
Yeah, the order in which you play your cards is
matters
Right.
a lot.
Oh, we didn't mention too. You can also give bad habits and illnesses to your friends.
By Genevieve.
Girls that are chambered, though, right?
Yes,
Those
only
aren't
the
chambered
chambers.
girls? But if we wanna do that, it's kind of like an attack.
Alright, I'm going to
Basically-
chambermaid
And if you
this
do
one,
it, everybody will hate you and attack you for the rest of the game.
As Ryan
Yes.
learned in our practice game,
and I
because
got
he was
3
relentless
love.
with them.
So you chambered Colette already.
Yes, because I got 2 servitude because of this card.
Yes.
I got 3 love.
The illnesses basically are worth 0 points, and that maid loses all of their abilities. So whatever abilities they have on the card, they can't be used till you find a way to get rid of the illness. Certain cards will do it, and you can also discard a 3 love card, which are the super expensive ones down here. You cannot add these ones up; it has to be this in order to get rid of an illness. The bad habits are worth -1 point per one you have, and if you have 4 or more of them, then each one is worth -2 instead of -1. So if you gather a lot of them, it can be really bad. And there are certain cards. I know there is a private maid that lets you move those cards around, which gets real interesting. It's the one I had last
What
game.
private maids are out now?
Currently, if any of your
Okay,
maids
that's
caused to draw a
resource
card,
more.
if any of your maids caused to draw a card, you gain +1. This effect can only happen once per turn.
Plus
Plus
one
one
log?
serving.
One
Plus one
serving.
I'm
serving.
sorry.
Okay.
That feels like weird English to me, but maybe I have a hard time with that sometimes. If any of your maids caused you to draw a card, you may draw an additional card. This effect happens only once per turn. So they're both very similar. This one just lets
Okay.
you draw cards, this one gives you servings.
All right, so I have 2 Colettes, which Colette can't help me right now, but I do have 3 love. So with my love.
Please.
You may return one event card in your private quarters to town. What's an
What's
event
up?
card?
That delay throws me
Oh,
off because
those.
I just saw her
You
on
basically
there.
cure those things. We didn't have that
Yeah,
in the
see
last
that
time we played this.
isn't real. That's a...
I know
That's
it's
a
not
live
real,
stream.
but it confused me because I saw her in the camera and I got confused and thought, wait, why is she's back? How'd she get back there? I'm not used to that kind of delay.
I will take Eliza Rosewater. Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So, if you chambermaid a maid, I'm going to ask Gerardo because I'm assuming he knows, you can't use their ability that turn, right? I can't put this card down and play it and then chambermaid it.
No, you have to chambermaid. It's one or the other.
One or the other, yes.
Even
I
if you have
figured.
2 servings?
Well, that's what I mean is if you had two. But I think you have to choose. So I'm just going to chambermaid it, which I'm keeping my line here, not here. And then I have 2 love. Both of these are worthless to me. With 2, I can only take one of these.
So yeah, if you
and be very
chambermaid
sad about
a
it.
card that has an ability, you don't get the extra ability.
I was wondering if I could play the ability and then go, oh look, something on the table. I'm going to put that over here.
No,
but
because
that's
technically chambermaid
once it's on
I
the
think,
table.
only
Yeah.
happens from your hand.
Yes.
From your play area.
Oh no, he's already
I
looking at
have
the evil
3
cards.
hearts. I'm gonna buy a bad habit.
You do realize that goes to someone else and not your own deck,
Oh
right?
yeah, I thought I played it and then it went.
No.
It goes right now.
Right now, you give it to someone else.
Oh, I didn't want to start. I didn't want to start fighting this quick.
Well, you started it, you purchased one, and now it goes somewhere.
That's
Oh,
a bad
thanks.
habit.
Thanks.
Do you have
So
somebody
you can get
chamber?
rid of them with
Oh, yeah,
these
yeah.
things.
Yep.
Those, the glare,
You can't blame
see.
me.
I can blame you because
It's
you're the one that
your
did it.
maids that are
Alright,
bad
so I'm gonna
habits.
chambermaid
No,
this
you're the one
one.
that gave it to him.
Oh no. He's got
And
2 Colettes in his chamber.
He's got.
Colette's the one that whoever has the most at the end, right?
Gets more victory points, right?
Yep. So basically, you want the most Colettes out of everyone at the table.
Yeah, if you have more than anybody else, yeah.
Thanks for
Ben?
this.
Your turn. Yep.
No problem.
I have,
Someone buy one of those
For
private
love.
maids.
but I also have Rocket Girl. And she lets me draw 2 more cards. So now I have 6 love.
Yep.
And it says you may discard up to 2 cards from your hand. If you do, you can gain 1 serving per card discarded. That doesn't really help me right now because extra servings are for
Actions.
chambering and action. So, and I'd rather use my big purchase. It would if I wanted to make 2 small purchases. I could do it, but
With a 6, you could purchase this guy for 9 victory points.
ow.
This.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's 9. It's 6 victory. I read it
It's
backwards.
9 costs. It gives you 6 victory points.
Yes, you could purchase this one.
Could purchase either of the private maids.
Please do,
don't
so I
like
can find the one I
those.
want.
Why don't you like the private maids?
Ophelia.
Which one? Which one do you want?
I want the one that lets me move stuff around.
Oh,
I
wonderful.
like that one. It's fun. I like moving stuff around.
Oh, she's kind of dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
What's Ophelia do?
If you have an odd number at the end, you get +2 victory points. But if you end up with an even number, like if something happens and I can't make it to
An odd number of victory points?
No,
No, in your deck.
Ophelias. If I have 2 Ophelias, then I lose victory points. If I have
so
3
evens.
Ophelias or 1 Ophelia, I'm good.
Holy crap.
What's that one do?
The player sitting on your left and your right side must, if they have any maids in their private quarters, take 1 bad habit and place it in their
I'm going to
private
take Sandsbury Lockwood.
quarters. I like her. I like the green hair.
Me? I'm going
Yes.
to play Genevieve, which allows me to draw 1 card. I get 1 extra love and 1 more serving. With 1 serving, I cannot do anything, so this card is worthless to me. I have 4 love, 5 love, and 1 purchase. So with 5,
That's a just joke there.
I like Natsumi.
I like this one quite a lot, even though it does let everyone else
We've
draw a
played
card.
with her before, yeah.
Yeah.
That's everybody else draws a card.
Yes, everyone else draws a card, but it does give me like 3 extra buys, I think.
I'm gonna play Eliza.
1 extra buy and 3 extra love.
My turn.
Yes.
I'm gonna play Eliza. You may look at the top card of any player's deck. I'm gonna do it to myself, and I can decide whether I want to discard it or not. I do not want to discard it.
All right.
2 love, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You have your pick of most cards.
I'm gonna buy Natsumi.
Okay.
You can only
The
buy
bad
one. So
habit goes
Yeah, you
off
can only buy one
Unless you
get
have 2
another.
servings.
unless you have 2 not servings. There's a special stat.
which
for
icon
purchasing.
is it to
Yeah,
know
I
if you
can't
The
can?
remember.
bottom right
Bottom-
one is
bottom right?
gives
Gotcha.
you more. Which one did you buy?
I bought Natsumi, the green-haired
We're gonna
one.
play Genevieve. Draw an extra card. And I get 6 love.
Sounds like we're playing tennis. 4 love. 6 love. You have to know how tennis is scored, otherwise you're not going to get it.
I don't know anything about sports.
Ryan looked at me blankly like, what?
Is that the one with the ball and the net and the hoop and the thing?
No.
D.
You know I was joking.
I'm gonna take Sainsbury Lockwood.
Sainsbury Lockwood, that's who I took last time. Eliza
The only sport I know
Rosewater.
anything about is hockey.
I want to look at Ryan's deck.
All right.
So did you shuffle?
So top card of your deck.
Yeah.
You are so keeping that on the top of your deck.
I'm keeping it? Okay. I
So
can
she
live with
did.
that.
She did give me 2 extra love, which is good because the rest are all Colette's, which suck.
Whoa.
And 1.
So you have.
So I have 3.
Colette does not suck.
How come you have none of them then?
Hmm?
I
don't have any of them
another
changed.
Eliza.
I don't deserve her yet.
I see.
It's
I'm working on
saffron.
it.
I'm not crazy about saffron either. I have these backwards, sorry. This should be here and this should be there. I'll do a Claire Saint Just. Just?
Genevieve.
What's wrong with Genevieve?
I don't know. There's something wrong about her. I can't really put my finger on it, but
All right. I have 4 and a Colette, which I can't use, and I am just going to take one of these for 3.
what?
Admiring Genevieve.
Is it my turn?
Admiring the art
Yep.
on some
Oh.
of these things.
Okay, so first I'm gonna play
The art is honestly
Genevieve.
very wonderful.
This-
They
It
picked
is.
very great artists.
Gen-
Very good artists.
Genevieve lets me draw a card.
Go
Gives
ahead,
me
it's your turn.
more
Serving.
servitude, more hearts. I'm gonna use my servitude to chambermaid.
Nope. Cost
No,
2.
cost 2.
You only have 1.
Remember, you start off with 1 playing her.
Takes it away, and then I
and
get
then
one.
back. So you'll still only have 1.
That's garbage.
You don't have
I
enough
have
Colette.
This is
3
my top
love.
one. 1, 2,
I can't even get the rocket launcher. Oh
With
my
3,
god.
you can get this, 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 this.
Let me return 1 event. Alright, I'll take player juice.
Alright. My turn?
Yep.
I don't know if we've talked about what Claire does.
Colette.
Claire allows us to return 1 event to the town.
And I can only have
This
3
is the
left.
town, and these kind of, the purple cards are events.
So we'll take.
So like an illness or a bad habit, we
She
can
also gives
get
you an
rid of
extra
it.
serving.
She does.
She does.
Who's your favorite?
Out of just these ones or out of all of them? Because
Alright.
we
Just-
haven't,
just
we're not
these.
playing with everything.
Just these.
Probably
Your turn.
Esquire.
I like her.
Yeah, there's more cards than this to pick from, so replayability of the game is good because
Yeah.
you can
Basically, if you
You
don't
just
know,
randomly
you
choose,
choose. Yeah, at random.
10 of the regular chambers or regular draws maids.
You just choose 10 decks at random. That can include expansions, so if you own any of the expansions, you can add them in as well and choose 10 from the base and an expansion. So this is just what we pulled and our.
I don't think I get her again with that because I just played her and I only have 1. So that was my bad.
Why haven't you
She
given me any
did
bad
the
habits?
worst card.
What?
You haven't given me a bad habit yet.
It hasn't been worth my
So
time.
I only have 1, 2, 3,
Wow.
4 love,
You also, I don't believe, have anyone chambering, right?
1 serving, so I
You don't have
can't
to have anyone
chamber
chambered.
anybody.
I believe you.
Too bad
I
habit?
need-
No.
I'm going to buy another
You have to do
Claire.
it for illness,
Oh,
I
no, 1,
believe.
2, 3, 4.
For illness,
I'm
they
gonna
you have to have
Genevieve.
somebody in the quarters.
Okay, I switched them up.
Yeah.
Okay.
My turn?
I bought Genevieve.
I have 3. But I don't want to start a
Genevieve.
war with you because then you'll just be relentless.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna go for
You
Saffron
unlock that, cat?
because the more of her you
Ah.
have, the more points she's worth.
Help me!
You're good?
You're good.
Okay.
You're there.
It's good now.
Alright. I think it's Ryan's turn, right?
Yes.
Alright, so Claire gives me a servitude. And I could use that servitude to play her, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So she gives me 2 cards. I may discard up to 2 cards from my hand, and then if I do, I get 1 serving per card discarded. I will discard these 2, so I
you
get
have 2 more
2
servings.
servings. I'm gonna use the 2 servings to get Colette.
Yes.
Skadoosh. Then I have 2 of.
So with 2, you can purchase this, and that's it.
Okay, I'll take it. And that's that.
These are basically the same cards we have in our starting deck, and they only cost 1 to purchase.
All right. I'm gonna
So when you
So,
can't get
It's
anything
kind
else.
of, as long as you have at least 1, you can
draw a
purchase
card.
these.
Still got 2.
Yes? Yes, my friend?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I can play her, but it doesn't really help me.
Who is that?
Which one?
The blue-haired one.
She is Saffron. The
That's
more
the-
for you have, the more
that's
points
the-
she's worth.
That's the girl you
I forgot about her.
collected
I'm gonna
last
take
time.
a look at
My-
this
my-
one.
My previous love.
Her victory
Her-
points basically stack. The more
Yeah.
of her you
When you
collect,
look at the top card
the
of
more you
someone's
get.
deck, I'm gonna
Which
look
one?
at yours.
here it is.
Oh, here's my deck. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm keeping it. Alright.
And then I'm gonna play Sanctuary Lockwood. I'm gonna exchange 1 love from my hand.
Here he
With
goes
either
with
a
his
2
chain.
love or a maid with an employee cost of 4 or less from a town.
You know when you play Sansbury, you have to sing because she's
no,
the singing.
No.
maid.
no.
No, I veto
No.
that.
Country road.
He'll sing Country Roads for us.
That's a little deep Sansbury. It's got a little higher up than us is.
I can't do that.
Sure.
I don't think he has the voice for
I
that.
don't know if I
His
could.
throat might die.
There you go.
But that was humming, not singing.
Well,
close.
you know,
He tried to.
it's just 1 step away.
Yeah, but it is
2
harder.
love.
The singing is on the high.
Do that.
Nor me.
I got
I'm getting over a
3,
cough still.
4, 5.
Yeah, we both
I
got
thought you
it.
said normie.
I got 6 love.
I said
Like,
ignore
why the
me.
hell did you just say that?
If you're in the area around us, then you or somebody you know is probably sick because it is just running rampant through Cleveland, Ohio right
That it is.
It is indeed.
West Virginia.
Little known
You've got
fact.
Country Roads stuck in my head now.
Well, no
Well,
facts.
we have to sing it on every stream now,
Why? Just because it's Country Roads? I mean.
but it's gotta pertain to the game though. So
Oh,
you gotta-
I see.
you have
It's
to
like the
somehow-
Gloomhaven. We have
Yeah.
to pertain Country Roads.
So
to
All right, give me a
You got a
minute.
few
Give me a
minutes
minute.
to
Yeah.
Anything that would cause you
So
to...
country
See, now this is
roads,
why we need a chat
how
box.
do you
so that we
pronounce-
can
Japanese
how do you
use
pronounce
it.
this game?
girls.
Tanto.
Tanto
Cuore.
Cuore.
Tanto Cuore. Stealing maids.
That's not
Locking
how that
them
works.
up
No,
in my. Never mind.
that's not how this game
That's
works.
not how this game works.
That's wrong. That's
In my
incorrect.
chamber. Yeah.
Screaming with. Never mind. No, no.
And we're gonna stop there
Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
for all of us.
Rewind. Are you done?
Yes.
We need a little counter in chat that we can hit every time, like a command, so that way every time you sing Country Roads, we can keep a tally of it. Ryan has sang Country Roads n number of times.
Sainsbury lets me either exchange one of my love cards for 2 love or employ a maid
She's
for
a good
or
one.
less. I am going to employ another Genevieve
All right.
because I need more servings here. And then I have a Colette, which I can't do anything with still. 3 love. Well, that's either saffron. Yeah, I'll do saffron. Why not?
So you exchange 1 love, you put 1 of the love back in there?
No, I went for one of the maids that was 4 of us.
Yeah, I thought you exchanged your card.
You do
You
both.
may exchange 1
Or-
love from your hand with either a 2 love or a
Yeah, so
maid.
you gotta take one of the loves that were in your hand and put it back in there for that.
For this one?
No, for the...
Oh, okay, for either
It's-
this
it's-
or that,
yes.
gotcha.
You basically get one.
Which
of
is
the
even
two.
better because then
Yes.
you
Get
remove
rid
stuff.
of one of those. Yep.
Yes.
True, but...
It
remember,
can
it costs servitude to play cards.
It's also
Get to
a
a point
matter
where you don't
of
have enough
if you
servitude.
run out of those 1 love cards, then you can't play her anymore. So it's one of those that kind of a balance act that you need to keep them around. All right, we have a special order we're playing here. Genevieve, I get to draw a card and I have an extra serving, which will be for Claire. You may
And
return
an extra heart.
and an extra heart. You may return one event card in your private quarters to town. Bye-bye. With
What
her
was your bad
serving,
habit? You never did say.
he gave it to me.
What was the bad habit?
She can't help but burst into country roads every 10 seconds. And the maids get really pissed because...
It's a maid bad habit. It's a maid bad habit.
Oh, okay, then you get pissed because the maid won't stop.
Each other player draws a card for me playing this one, but I get an extra buy, and I have 4, 5, 6, 7 love
2, 3,
for this
4,
turn.
5.
5, 6. And that's my 2 buys that I get, and all but 1.
My turn.
Yes.
Liza Rosewater. I'm going to look at top of your deck. Discard it.
You.
And then I
I'm
got
waiting for Genevieve.
3, 4.
So
I got 6 love.
she's gone.
And I'm going to use my 6 love to get Natsumi. No.
Sounds like you say not sue me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take as queen. She's the best. The queen.
That sounds like this queen.
6 love.
Ooh.
This queen.
This queen.
She is a queen.
Ooh, 6.
I have more than one of you in the deck.
Yeah, that's even, not even or odds. So you got to make sure you either have 1, 3, or 5.
Just looking at
Yeah,
the...
but that's at the end of the game, correct?
Right. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't think
Trying
there's
to
any
look up
way
what
for
you
someone
did.
to force me to give it to them or not. So
Gonna go for it.
I'll risk it.
Doing it?
Yeah.
Is Facebook working on that?
I don't know.
2 of 3, I would say no. 'Cause if I had to guess, the 1 out of the 2 out of 3 is probably Twitch because we know that's working, and YouTube. I can't reach the button to hit it to actually see. There. It says connecting, so I'm assuming that means no go.
Well,
Apologies, Facebook. Sometimes it says Facebook chat isn't connected, and
why
we
don't
can
you
still
just
see
pull
it.
it up on the
So
tablet?
it may be working.
Are you guys going to make sure I'm doing this right?
Yes.
I have Rocket Girl as Queen Cuore.
Rocket girl.
You draw 2.
I get to draw 2, and then if I discard 2 cards from my hand, I get 2 more servings.
I see that.
Yes, so you can
Which
play
one?
2
My Chromebook.
more maids.
Here you are,
We'll
friend.
do some fancy stuff here.
So if I discard,
Sorry, guys, we're trying
say,
to get
these
chat
2,
showing up.
then I can chamber
Ooh, double window
this
with
one.
it.
So I'm going to discard these 2,
Chamber that one.
chamber this one, and then I still have 3 love to buy. Oh, no.
Yes.
So do I have an extra turn still?
We're still working on the ideal
So
setup
it's two
here
to
for
chamber
us.
her.
Yeah, chamber is playing the card. Buying
Is
is
separate?
extra.
Okay.
Yes.
So it doesn't
love
cost
does
a
not
serving.
cost a serving to play.
Love doesn't cost a thing.
Yes.
That
Let's
is
not
true.
sing it.
Look.
My
Don't.
love don't cost.
We've turned into a musical.
No, we're not.
They have. Sorry, guys, we're trying to get the ideal chats thing going here. He's working on it for us. Is it me?
It is you.
I have 4.
Is this even doing anything?
In theory. I have no way of testing it until
Okay.
something shows up. Or until something shows up on his Chromebook that doesn't show up on that. It is your turn, Ryan. So if you'd like, I can hold on to this for you and you can do your turn.
Hold on. No,
And then
I
you
only
can
need one
fix
more
it?
second.
One.
Here.
Okay. you got
He's
two.
trying to get both chats running on his tablet at the same time.
You gotta click that, and then that.
That, this, and that.
And this, and this, and this, and then.
Alright.
First you do this.
I'm-
Spin around.
There you go.
Stop. Now look back 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then pelvic thrust.
it's from SpongeBob. Yeah.
Oh.
We always-
I know this song.
We always pull out the SpongeBob references.
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
You may discard 1 card from your hand. If you do, each other player with 4 more cards in hand chooses and discards a card. I will not do that. So I draw a card, and I have 2 Servitude, And I will use my servitude.
Well,
It costs 1 to play.
actually, no, you only have 1 servitude.
Wait.
No, man.
You have
Yeah, I
Yeah,
only.
you have to. You have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Never mind.
Oh, I'm all confused.
Because yours gives you 2.
Does
so
it
you
cost?
spend-
It costs
Yes.
1 servitude to play a girl.
Yeah,
Yes.
but then she gives you 2, so it's yeah.
All right. You may return 1 event card. I can't do any of that. I'm just doing it.
Still got servitude. Yes, you're still allowed to.
Yep.
I will play Geneve, which lets me draw a card, and I get another
Got 2.
heart. I still got 2, and then
Does this automatically give me a servitude each time now?
No.
No.
Queen.
This gives me automatic servitude every single time.
Yeah.
She
Paulette
lets
does
me
not
draw
take up
2,
points at the end.
which I think I already did.
No.
Chef.
Yes, you did.
I did. Okay.
I think so. Wait. Which one did you play first?
You started here.
Yeah, started there. Then you played that one.
Then you played that one.
So you should have
One with
2,
2, 3,
they
4,
covered
5, 6,
each other.
6,
Well, here, 2. This
7.
one basically paid
So no,
for
you
itself.
have not paid.
This
draw-
one paid for itself.
because you're missing 2 cards.
All right. Sorry. Okay.
It gets confusing sometimes when you have a lot of cards in hand. You gotta move
Hard
around.
handling all these girls at once.
So I have 4 love, 5 love because of Geneve. I think I only have 1 servitude because I had 2, and then I played her, so I had 1. So I got 5 love total
All right.
for all of that.
All of that
bull
for
crap.
5.
Yep.
What would you like?
Oh, was this in my hand?
No, that was your 1 card left over, was it not?
Yeah, like I drew this, I think.
Oh, did you draw? Okay.
Okay, so
Sorry.
sorry.
Servitude. You can.
Yeah, I only have 1 servitude, but I can discard up to 2 cards. So I'm gonna discard one of these, which gives me this 2 servitude.
So you can. Yes.
So I do that.
Yep.
So
I have 3, 4 love. Okay. Sorry.
How did you go
Uh,
down? Oh, because you
He
discarded one.
discarded
Yeah.
the love too. Whichever lead.
All of that for 4.
want blue girl.
Alright. My turn.
And the game ends just to cover it when 2 piles have run out.
Genevieve,
It's a 2 or
draw a
3.
card.
Maybe it's 3.
Ophelia.
I think
Alright, as
it's
we
3.
peek at end game,
I believe it's 3.
Exchange 1 love.
this guy
My memory's not always the greatest.
Draw 2 love.
illnesses.
So I got.
When 2 made piles in the town run out, the game ends when that current player has finished their turn.
2.
I'm gonna look at the top card of any player's deck. Cat. Keep it on top.
So whatever it is, it's not a good card.
Oh.
Well, you're not meant to see
Can I
it.
see it real quick?
Yes?
I didn't see it, but since you told me to keep it.
5,
Only guess.
6,
Yep.
7, 8, 9.
Oh God.
What are you doing?
I got 9 purchasing power up to.
9. All right, well, you have your pick.
Wow.
These.
No.
What you doing there, Fred?
Don't worry about it. I was just putting in full screen
Oh, I see.
so we can see it even more better. That's not grammatically correct. That's cool.
It's fine.
All good.
Alrighty.
So I'm going to play Genevieve, who lets me draw a card. She gives me an extra heart. So far right now I have 4 hearts, but she also gives me extra serving. So with that one, I'm going to chamber saffron. This one
My mates
is
all live on
Eliza is no
M&Ms.
good.
What?
All of my maids will live off of M&Ms.
That's probably not good for them.
Well, that's why I don't have many.
He said they all live off M&Ms.
There we go.
Not many of them make it.
Your turn.
Dun 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 dun.
Alright, we're gonna play Sainsbury Lockwood. I may exchange a 1 love card from my hand with either a 2 love or a maid with an employee cost of 4 or less.
What is she in here? Because I have not seen her. in a
Actually,
long
no.
time.
I'm just gonna take a 2 love.
She ran away.
So these go into the discard.
Yeah,
No.
she's gone.
It's exchange between the hands.
Oh, from hand to hand. So I keep this. All right.
She ran away.
2 love then is all I have for the turn,
Got her.
which will be for one of these.
Boy.
Can't play the rest.
It's good
And
thing
then
my
I
head's
have
screwed on.
Hey friend, I get a random card from your hand. I get to look at it.
Why? Okay.
Because I have Eugenie.
I thought it was at the
Eugene.
start of your turn.
Oh, no,
Oh,
it's
it is at the
Eugene.
start. You're right. I keep forgetting.
Because you have to
Fine.
have a hand in order.
Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Next turn, I'll remember.
My turn.
It's your turn.
Remember, it's at the beginning. That's why you risk all the cards you can.
Yep.
You can't play a single card, otherwise you guys can play.
Look at the top card of your deck.
Here you go.
You can keep it.
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6 big lovin's.
3, 4, 5. Oh no!
What?
My
You
chambermaids.
shuffled
I
your
shuffled them back
chambermaids in.
Oh my gosh, I am having such a day. I had 1 saffron, and I had one of my Colettes.
I'm gonna buy Ophelia.
Right?
Alright, make sure you don't get. You got a odd number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so my
You got a
turn.
message.
Each other player draws
I
a
didn't
card.
read it. Each other player draws a card. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, you can just close it.
So I got
My mom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It's not closed. Oh,
I
that's
get
because it's
another
not a touch
Ophelia.
screen. Sitting here trying to touch
Could
screen.
buy, but there's nothing cool. Oh wait, there is something cool. One love. I'll take one love. One love. Yeah, I'll take one love. Alright.
You drew an extra card,
Alright.
right? You
No.
have to draw an extra one for drawing.
Oh. I have to?
I'm going to.
Oh my god.
What do I want to do here?
The saffrons are almost out.
I dare you to give me an illness. Or not, or yeah, an illness.
I'm going to
No?
play
No,
Genevieve,
I'm good.
which gives me an extra card and an extra love. With the extra servings.
Someone
I'm
tells me you
going
have something
to
in your hand about it.
Oh yeah? What gives that away?
chamber
Because
her.
you keep mentioning it and you're daring
1,
people to.
2, 3. Don't get to use Salisbury. 3. Okay.
To me,
To you.
Genevieve, I need to draw a card. Plus 1 love and plus a serving. This, each other player draws a card.
Yay.
Thank you.
I have 3, 4 love, 5, 6, 7, 8 love, and 2 purchases. Which will be for one of you for 3. I have 5 left.
So there's no more of that one. It's when 2 or 3 decks?
2.
2 decks?
Yeah.
I needed it.
Alright.
My turn?
Yep.
I'm going to use my servitude to play Genevieve. She lets me draw a card and gives me a heart. And I still have, and then she gives me a servitude, so I have 1 left. So,
It's so hard to keep these neat.
It is.
I will
That
use...
happens in every deck building game though, because you all just
Yeah.
start grabbing.
I'll use my servitude on Esquire. I get 2 cards. And it says I may discard up to 2 cards from my hand. If I do, I gain another serving. So I will discard Claire,
1 serving.
which gives me a serving. And I will use that serving to chamber Saffron, Virginia, whatever. So I have 1. Do I get her love if I chamber her?
No.
No.
Oh man. Okay. So I have 1 heart. 2, 3, 4, 5. No. Got it. I will use my 5 love. What does she do?
You get an extra serving
I
if you.
start coughing.
I draw a card.
Yeah, I got my handy dandy cough drops.
I had to do the same thing, talking so much.
Does she instantly get chambered?
Yes.
Alright, I'll take Millie Violet.
Gonna have to move that out of the way, please. Our new one is you may discard all but one card from your hand. If you do, send 2 illnesses from the town onto one maid in any private quarters of your choice. She has -4 victory points for owning her, though.
Does she only have one eye? Oh, never mind.
My turn.
She has 2 eyes.
No, she has an eye patch.
Oh, she does have an eye
And
patch.
She's also a demon.
Let's show them so they can see.
Oh, yeah.
She is. She's a demon. She's got an eye patch. The eye patch is in the shape
Sorry,
of a heart.
everybody.
This
Sure, that
art
sounds
is really
wonderful.
wonderful.
What do you think's in that jug?
Tea, probably, because it looks like a tea.
Demon tea.
Chamber.
It's not a jug, it's a teapot.
Well, I mean, anything's a
Let me see.
It's a
I think I only have
teapot.
one sapphire.
The definition of a jug is probably just any large container.
But she is an evil maid, is she not?
That's why it's evil tea.
Evil tea.
So I'm using it for her.
That's why she's -4 points if you have her.
If you drink it, you lose an eye. That's why her.
2,
That's what happened to her.
3, 4,
Mhm.
5, 6.
That's why she has an eye
6,
patch.
7, 8, 9.
I see.
It's all really simple.
9 again.
9, you could buy this.
Yeah.
You think Natsumi is afraid because she spilled like soap? She spilled demon tea.
All right. She gives me +2.
Oh wait, I had 9, right?
3,
So I can buy
4,
one more.
5, 6.
Really? Still buying.
I have a 6, 7, 8, 9. You can buy 3 or less. If you had another purchase. Because it's
Oh, yeah.
one purchase by default.
Is it 2 stacks or 3 stacks?
2.
Holy crap. Not cool.
If 2 run out,
My
game
deck
ends.
like just started working.
So I have 1 serving by default. I'm going to use it for Saffron, so she is a chambermaid now. And then I have 3 love. What does this do? Because everyone keeps grabbing
Are
them.
you kidding me right now?
What one?
I'll take this one.
Okay. Your turn, right?
I'm upset.
Right.
I don't have enough love.
No.
Actually, I might.
Aw.
I'm gonna use my servitude on Natsumi.
Would that be your problem if you didn't have enough love to give?
Yeah, it is. You may discard 1 card from your hand. If you do, each other player with 4 or more cards discards. I will not do that. I'm gonna. Oh, and then she lets me draw a card. Give us some love.
What'd you get? Anything good?
I got Ophelia, so I have
2 servings.
2 servitude. Yeah, so I'm gonna use one of the servitudes on her, but it gives me 1 back, so I still
You
have 2.
still have 2.
She lets me draw a card. She gives me a heart, and I can
An extra buy.
get an extra buy. So 2 servitude. So I will.
1 heart and 1 buy right now.
So I'll use the 1 servitude. Also, I actually have 3 servitude because of her.
Yep.
So I have 2 servitude left with her.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at your deck. Discard it.
All right.
Okay, so we got 4 love, 5 love, 7 love.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm gonna buy this one right here. And then one of these, because I can buy 2 things. Done. That's how you do that.
Ophelia?
Like every deck builder, once you get going and when you get,
Then it starts rolling.
yeah, it starts rolling and then the game is over.
Oh yeah.
As soon as you really bond with your women.
With your women.
Okay, I'm going to play. Everyone draws a card.
Oh, done.
Each other.
Thank you, Easter Bonnie.
What?
So I got.
Oh,
1,
do I?
2, 3, 4,
I'm looking at you
5,
because you
6,
made a
7,
weird noise.
8.
I'm
I
sp-
got 8.
I'm
So I'm buying 1 more.
No.
That would've been-
Oh, no.
I didn't even mean it like that.
Good work.
Everyone's like,
Strong work.
I'm all over the place this game.
We all are.
2
That's
more.
what anime girls do to you.
what, just make you forget how to
They just make you fuzzled and
puzzled.
puzzled, fuddled, fuddled,
Befuddled.
and befuddled. Yeah, all 3 at once. So I draw an extra card.
Yes.
Are you done winning yet, Gerardo?
I mean, he's not solely winning. I don't think.
Oh, yeah, he is.
He's
You-
only ahead by on the Colleens by 1. Oh, the Colettes.
He's been getting these Ophelias silently and quietly
Yeah.
without anybody paying attention.
He has been
Except
doing
moi.
that.
Alright.
Oh my!
Why you tell us?
There's only one left.
It is
Get
mine.
to draw cards of what?
Not if I get there first.
I will kill you.
Well, if you do, you end the game. He loses points.
And I lose points.
No, you don't, because
I only have one.
You
Oh,
can
it's
discard
odd
2 cards
numbers.
from your hand.
I
You
know.
do.
I thought it was
I don't think you'll
things.
get any points, but you
No,
won't
you
lose
won't
points.
get any points.
And just
That's
Discard these
okay,
two.
but he'll lose points.
He will.
I will burn your maid house to the ground
So I have 2 more servings.
with you in
With
it.
one of them, I'm going to put saffron in there.
If you end up with 6, you can do it too.
With the other serving, I'm going to do this, which gives me another card and another heart. Bummer.
It's a Molotov.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hidden in
because I
a
discarded
teapot?
these 2.
It's multiple Molotovs hidden in a teapot.
I don't think more than one would fit. You
So-
do understand how Molotovs
That's
work,
a pretty
right?
big jug.
But Molotovs are liquid, so it can only possibly fit one thing in per container.
No, like you have
Your turn.
the Molotov in the bottom.
Ginny.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure, mate. 1 card, 1 extra serving
With your logic, there can
One
only be
heart.
one Molotov ever.
per container. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough to do it. I'm going to be 1 shy because I didn't get the cards. These are worthless to me. I have 5. With 5, what can I get? I'll take this.
Okay.
Alright.
My
Your
turn.
turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to use my Servitude on her. I get to draw 2 cards.
You get 1 extra servitude.
Yep. Use that extra Servitude for Eliza.
I really want
Which
to know
gives
her
me
backstory.
2
why
hearts.
She's polishing an
I'll let you know in a second.
RPG.
I think Ryan's got
2
something
hearts,
cooking.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Love.
She's a scrapping maid.
I don't need to worry about her.
Oh, so she's taking it apart, maybe.
That's done. Hey,
Either that or she built
oh,
it out
it's
of
top card of your deck.
scraps.
What? Or she built
out of
it.
scraps.
You can
Maybe.
discard it.
Just look at all the
So-
scraps around her.
Okay, I have 7 hearts. I'm gonna use it to buy
And
this
that's
one.
game over.
It's game over.
No.
It gives me good amount of points.
I tried. I tried to take it from him, but I was 1 shy.
Yeah.
Alright.
The
So-
reason that she looks like she's like,
That's it, right? We don't continue
Yes.
forward.
Nope.
We all
like
just
so
have that.
young, she actually uses her life essence to build her rocket launcher,
I
and that's why it's so
see.
huge.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
this is worth 4 points.
It's a side effect of the demon juice.
Now you only get points for who chambered, right?
And anything in your hand that has direct points. 6.
Just in your hand or in your deck?
In your deck.
So Gerardo got the points for Colette, right?
Yes.
I didn't even get freaking Saffron. You're useless.
4.
8.
So I have 8.
We got 5 Ophelia, so that's an
9.
odd number.
Basically, all we're doing is any cards that have specific conditions and
So that's
chambermaids for
10.
points, we're adding up. For Colette, whoever has the most chambermaid gets some bonuses, which Gerardo gets because he has 3. The next highest is Ryan with 2. So he wins that.
So I have 3 of these.
The Colettes by themselves in your deck, which I have 4 of, are worth 1 point. So I'm adding that. So I end up with 8.
I have 10.
Oh, you get to count your other Colettes too?
they're in your deck.
Not if they're in your. Oh, if they're in your deck.
Yeah.
You get the
No.
1 points at the top. You just don't get the bonus points for having the most of them.
Oh.
So I have 1,
So I have
2,
11.
3, 4, 5. I have 11 points.
I had
3
11
sets in
points
time.
too.
What'd you get?
I had 8.
And Gerardo got 37.
No, 19.
19.
19 isn't as bad as I thought.
Good game.
Good game.
That was fun. See, I like when we played this on the practice version. We played the basic girls,
Yes.
and it's not as, you know.
No, they give you a suggestion of what girls to play with
for your
first.
first game.
Just so you can.
You should really,
Learn.
you should really only do that if you've never played a deck builder before.
Yeah, if you build,
Yeah.
if you've played any deck builders and you know how to play them,
You'll be fine with this.
feel free to just.
But this is, I mean,
Choose
it's
randomly.
pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And like we said, we pulled at random here, so this is just what our setup was for tonight.
Remember, separate the loves if you have.
Yeah.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, and there's a whole line of them.
There's
We
4
played
or
base
5,
game.
I think, in
Yeah,
total.
there's like an Oktoberfest one. There's the Beach House one. It actually has a big cult following, and a lot of the cons and that, they'll have groups of
Do
people that
do all
play
the
it.
loves just go in that?
The
A
one
lot
loves
of
do.
women will
One
dress up
loves.
as the maids and come and they play too.
Oh yeah, and the art is honestly wonderful with this
Yeah,
game.
this is
They did
the
such an
box.
incredible
It's
job with
very
it.
small and compact.
Which is nice for carrying around the cons and
Yes.
things, to have a smaller box that you don't have to
Yeah.
lug this massive box around.
On the back, I'm not even going to try, but it does list the illustrators here, their names and all that stuff. So if you wanted to check them out, obviously if you're huge into anime, you may even know who these artists are. None of us are huge anime fans. We appreciate it, but
I'm like
I
a
don't think any
really,
of us.
I'm a super normie
Well-
anime fan.
You're Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball, My Hero
Yeah.
And your Pokemon. Is that anime? Is that anime?
Pokemon's anime.
Pokemon
Pokemon's
is
anime.
technically anime. A lot of the ones I watch are like smaller series or a little bit more obscure.
Anime?
Yeah.
Any of them you?
I've recently watched another. I've watched Death Parade. I watched
Haven't heard any of those.
Danganronpa.
Which one?
Danganronpa.
I've played the first 2 games of that.
There's a third game, and then there's the anime that kind of finalizes the After Despair Girls.
Yeah, I still need to go through all that.
That's a
That's
game or
well,
or a
it's a
series?
It's
video
weird.
game.
Both.
And then they made the first game into an anime. It was a little bit more rush, so I don't really enjoy that one as much.
Oh, they tried to get
and
it
then
out to
the,
market on
the
it.
second game doesn't have an anime, right?
The second one doesn't have an anime, and then after that one happens, it's Ultra Despair Girls, and then after that one happens, it's the Danganronpa 3, which is
That
an
is all
anime,
Greek to me.
which they made an anime, and it basically rounds out the whole entire story.
That's like the only anime that's a bit deeper than I know of, but I love it. I love that show or franchise, I guess I should say.
This is nice one. Then they have the final video game, which is supposed to not be connected to the original series.
Yeah, no. Don't know much about it.
That's a good one.
They play up here at Immortals. They also play Vanguard.
Yes, Vanguard
Vanguard tournaments and that, which is
has a big following.
it's all based on Vanguard, the show, I believe,
Yes.
is it not?
To my knowledge, I don't
Is that an anime?
have a lot. Yes, I
Yeah.
believe. They play the English version here. I believe they play the English one most of the time.
Hey, we're missing her.
Right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, we're not missing her.
It does come with, which I will show. I can't really grab and show, but they have little dividers. They're nicer than this. I grabbed the worst
You grabbed the wrong
one.
They're just like a red copy of each made, so you can put them away,
And they're all separated,
keep them all.
so you know where they are.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. So.
But yeah, it's a nice game. I think it's 2 to 4, like most deck builders.
Yep.
And Immortals
Plays
has
with
like
video
an
time.
entire shelf of all
They
the stuff.
have,
so-
they have, I think, I want to say they have all of them, I think.
I think, for the most part, they
Probably.
may have sold some. I'm not.
And they have
But
like
now
a
you-
towel and
Yeah.
play mats
Yeah,
and
towel, and yeah, they have,
decks
comes with different
or
play mats and
the
that if you want to go all out with
All
it.
the expansion things.
Yeah.
Ophelia, there she is.
If they don't have it anymore for some reason, they can probably order it in too.
Yeah,
With
they can,
most
I'm
things,
sure they can get it all in.
especially if they've already had it, they can pretty much normally get it in.
The nice
So
thing
you can
here
always
too,
contact them and ask.
nice thing too here is when you pre-order anything, they give you a discount on the pre-order. So if you're like, I don't know if I want to pre-order it because they don't have it right away, they get it really quick too.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of times if you order on Wednesday, for a lot of their things, they can get it in by Friday. So
Yeah.
you're talking 2 days.
just like Amazon Prime.
Just like Amazon.
Exactly. But yeah, I would recommend this one. This is definitely.
Yes.
I would say if you have played a deck builder, as we already said, you can probably
If you
just
enjoy
skip
deck
the
builders,
basic game and go to the
you
main,
can pretty
main one.
much, yeah. The thing is, terminology is a little different, but once you understand that, like serving is just an action,
Pretty much, yeah.
and your love is what you pay.
It's an action, but it's
It's-
also
it's
playing
all-
cards
I
really
mean-
for servings.
The only part that can get confusing, I guess, is keeping track of how much. But even that's just
Yeah. It
It's
helps
not-
to
it's
lay
not
the
hard.
cards out in order, kind of,
Yeah.
and walk through what you did.
Right.
But yeah, overall, good game.
Yep.
Would recommend.
Yep, and next week I think we're doing...
Next week is it?
It's not
I think it
Raiders
was
of the
between
Hits.
two. It was either the Architects
We're doing Architects of the West Kingdom.
Architects of the West Kingdom. That's what I thought it was, but I wasn't positive because I knew there were two. Which is a game in a line of games that are all kind of chained together. They have
By
similar art styles.
Renegade Games. Yeah.
Renegade Games. A lot of really good games, and next week's will be Architects of the
Which we took a look at last
Western
night,
world.
and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
a
We're also
wonderful
going to
game.
be
Yes.
doing Root.
Root will
in
be next
February,
month.
Which
Root's
if you
really
aren't
fun.
familiar with Root, make sure you
You should
watch
check
that
it
one.
out.
It's gonna be
Root's a
great
really
one.
good game.
And if they don't
Um,
have it in stock yet, because it's just starting now to become
hit.
available, again, they can pre-order it for you.
Yes. What else is next month? Do we have?
We're going to take a look at Arbitorium, which is also from Renegade Games. That's a shorter game about trees. I don't know much about it yet, but it's on our list.
They always make good games, so that should be a fun one as well.
Crusades.
To
And
celebrate,
Crusades, yes.
anime related, to celebrate the new Dragon Ball movie, we should do a whole month of Dragon Ball games.
February's already booked.
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We just booked February.
Do they even have Dragon Ball?
Oh, they
games?
have Dragon. Yeah, they do.
Do they really?
Oh yeah, I went
I
out.
mean, not Monopoly.
I mean, I know.
No,
the,
they do.
I know the Trivial Pursuit
They
we
have
bought, but
they have like two different card games, and then they have like trading card games, and then they have multiple board games. Yeah, they have Trivial Pursuit, they have Monopoly, they have like the
Well, I'm terribly sorry,
Well,
but
we're not
February is
counting
booked.
classical one.
yeah, but they do have some like real board games.
You're not getting her anywhere near Monopoly either. Just FYI.
Yeah.
I was just
Sorry.
kidding anyway. I know we're not doing.
Sorry, I am an anti-Monopoly kind of gal.
Yes, good game.
I like Monopoly.
Also, hi, Dad.
Have you ever played it
I
like?
think it's because I've played Monopoly with so many people, and I'm not naming names. One of them is somebody that's watching right now. But that has ruined it for me.
Okay.
You know, where, they're
That's
hee,
fair.
hee, hee, I'm not going to deal with you. I'm going to screw you over for the whole entire game. You know, that kind of thing. That I just said, yeah, no, I'm done with it.
Monopoly games can take hours.
Yeah. I got to admit, some of the theme Monopoly games, which they have a ton
Our fifth
here.
member has spoken. No Dragon Ball month. And
What?
you have been voted out. Our fifth
Wow.
member in the chat has
Run it off the
spoken.
island. Please leave. Throw your mic on your way
You've
out.
been evicted from a Big Brother house.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah, well,
4 against 1.
that's fair. I'll accept defeat.
I mean, never say never, but
Say never.
Probably never.
Like maybe a night, like a one night.
Yeah, or like a
but not
video.
a whole entire month.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a month,
We're
no.
not doing a month.
You might be able to convince us to dedicate one night.
That's all I need. get you guys hooked.
yeah.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but.
All
I
right.
highly doubt that.
If you want to
You're
start,
gonna go get
start
ready
doing
to
that,
turn
I
off, so
could.
bye,
Yeah.
Ryan.
Bye, Ryan.
Bye, Ryan.
You're not meant to say bye to yourself.
But again,
But you can. But yeah, as we said, you can always get in contact with Immortals for any game you're looking for. Sunday night is the night now. Board game night here.
yep. It's they're real busy on certain nights out of the week, but Sundays are really good for board gaming up here.
Yes, quieter, so mostly just board games.
Yep.
So
They've
it's
got
a good
some
night
up
for
here
it.
you can play, and
Always
they
bring your
welcome
own as well.
bring your own, and they've got a ton of room, ton of tables. The tables can double up and be big tables, so if you've got
Or
a big
small ones like
footprint,
this.
Yep. Or something like this works well too.
Yep, you can always get in contact with them. ImmortalsIncOnline.com is their website. That's a great place to get a hold of them. You can also call them at 216-712-7169 is another good way, or just stop on in. Also
Yep.
a great way. Be sure to check out wherever you're watching here. You can see the backlog of all of our stuff, as well as all the other content creators here on the channel. You can find Immortals and us and everyone else at Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all of them pretty much, I think,
Yep.
at this point. And then there is the newly launched Patreon as well, Immortals Inc. on Patreon. You can check it out there and support all of the streamers that are here and Immortals themselves.
Yeah, and if you want to be really fashionable, you can order one of our fantastic T-shirts.
Yes, through the new Streamlabs merch store. There should
Yep.
be a button somewhere
Available
around
in
the
black,
screen.
gray, or white.
Yes, and
with
more
our logo on it.
hopefully to come soon.
Yes.
We're hoping to get some more stuff set up for that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything from us. Next
think
week is Architects,
Architects
so
of
be
West
sure to check
Kingdom.
that out. And you can see the rest of the schedule on Facebook for all the other games. Anytime we have a finalized schedule for a month, we put it out there.
And please, if there's a game you want to see,
Send it to us.
Yep.
Let us know.
yeah, let us
We're
know.
always looking
and,
for input
if
on
we
that.
can, we will definitely cover it for you.
Yeah,
Probably not really well, but we'll cover it for you.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the point. And I think that's it from us.
Yep. We'll see
So-
you next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.